Hey, this is Dad Random, and today I thought I'd do a little test of these stealth props. Now, my biggest problem right now is not necessarily just that I need my drone to be quiet, but I need it to be Steve-proof. You think? So if these stealth props can take off within the same vicinity that Steve basically is in, my dog, it probably will pass the test. Because we know that they're going to be quiet. We know that they'll probably drop the decibels of the props down, makes them a little bit more like a little bit more of a throaty sound, a little bit lower, I guess. So that's kind of what, because this is not quiet around here, but Steve recognizes drone sounds, and if we can basically fool him, trick him, then the stealth props will be a winner. All right, here we go. We're gonna launch the Mini. Okay, so this is the Mini, and this is the SE, and I put these brand new stealth props by Master Air Screw. So you like them? Hey, they match my shirt. Pretty cool, actually. But I don't want to fly very far because they're brand new, and you should never ever fly with new props. You know, any long distances, or just test them out first in your backyard. So this is a perfect opportunity to test for sound. So, dead random, trying it out. See if they're Steve-proof. Are these props Steve-proof? Can these defeat Steve? Can the Mini SE be quieter than Steve, so we can go hiking with them and then he can't hear our drone? That would be cool. So Steve can't hear us right now. We're gonna go launch right now. Here we go. Watch this. Here we go. Come on. Steve will never hear us. Shh. Here, let's get our dB meter on here. So it's not quiet. It's like in the 50s.
Takeoff the low point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
It's so quiet. It is so quiet. Steve can't hear it. It does look cool. Master Air Screw, you guys suck. Keep making me buy stuff, but they're really good and they are quiet. There's definitely a low hum to these. So there's definitely a low hum to these props. I'm gonna go over here, and I'm gonna do a little tracking and see if Steve hears it. So we're gonna turn the camera around this way. Steve doesn't hear it. Does Steve hear it yet? Oh, now Steve hears it. Oh, there it is. He knows. All right, the jig is up. The jig is up, Steve. There's Steve down there. Let's get Steve on video. So Steve's down here going crazy. So stealth will help us take off, huh? Steve thinks he's going to be tough. There he is. Where's he at? Come on, Steve. Oh, here he is right there, spinning in circles. Oh, Steve. So this is what happens when Steve is around a drone. But it is windy, and the wind did kick it into gear, didn't it? You can definitely hear it now. There he is, spinning. Hey, Steve. Nothing worse than teasing a poor dog with a drone. He thinks he can get it. All right, that's enough. Let's bring it back. If you still can't get it, you can't get the drone. All right, here we go. There it is. So, well, the drone is Steve-proof for a while. 38 is the quiet spot, so 38 to 15 to about 59. Let's go ahead and launch. We'll hand launch. No, no. No, down. All right. All right. Steve's just going to spin around in circles for us right there. So 49. And about 67. $68. So about 68 dBi. It definitely has a, especially with the wind. It definitely with the wind. Let's see if this. It definitely with the wind still has quite a hum to it. You can really hear it if you listen really quietly right now. So not a lot of difference. So, you know, what you're looking for, I did put a side-by-side comparison with the prop next to the older props, and definitely these props are a little bit more broad. I think they're slightly bigger. They do say there is a little bit of a longer flight time, but it's usually with these kinds of gimmicks, even though they are really good props, the flight time is just pretty negligible. But it does bring the hum. So if you're not in a windy park and you're just in a nice, in still air, it will be much quieter for sure. But if you're in the wind, there's very little difference. All right, still thinking he can get it. It's good exercise for him though. He does. It does tend to wear him out. So I guess if you do have an active dog that has a problem with energy, this is definitely going to be helpful at kind of wearing him down. But the Mini SE really does have very, very, very quiet flight characteristics. So here it is. I don't know, he's getting tired. Yeah, he's really tired now. So that's pretty mean, isn't it? Just let him spin for a while. All right, for Dad Random and Steve. All right, it is Steve proof for the beginning of the flight. What do you think? Steve, what do you think? What do you think? Mavic Air Stealth props? Are they good? Steve, come. Steve, are they good? Are they good? Yeah, they're good. I know. You're such a good boy. You're such a good boy. Yeah, go get a drink. Go get a drink. It's hot today. Yeah. All right. Looks like the stealth props worked. Everything worked good. I checked out no loose props. Nice quiet flight. Everything seemed balanced. Video looked good. So these are ready for the field. All right. So make sure you field test before you put this thing to any really long paces. Make sure that when you do put new props on, that you do a short test. That you make sure everything is, you don't cross thread any screws. I noticed that when I was putting them on that I did, because the metal that they're using is so thin, It's very easy to cross thread. Make sure you've got Loctite on your new props. These come with screws with Loctite. They actually comes with a screwdriver, and it comes with basically a full set of props to replace your old set. Keep your old set. Don't throw them away. You never know. So if you want to, if you're not happy with the color or something, you can always put those right back on. Maybe even sell it. You want to keep these props and put them on another Mini. All right. So for Dab Random and the Mini SE and Stealth Props by Master Air Screw. Master Air Screw Stealth Props, fantastic. Been using Master Air Screw props for all of my drones for 4 years, and I highly recommend them. And yes, they do drop the dB down, but as far as flight time, more than likely you're not going to notice it if you're flying to that very edge of distance. Maybe it'll save you from probably a water landing, some kind of crazy thing like that. But where I live, they're not going to save me from anything. They'll just give you an extra second to basically, I don't know, vlog with. All right, later. Master Air Screw Stealth Props for the Mini SE. Big thumbs up, Dad Random. Yes, later. Bye.